Hello, and welcome to the 12 Days of Yule, my Yulemas vlog. Today is probably going to be a very short video. I just have a couple of notes on setting boundaries with your family, and it's more about just prioritizing yourself and knowing yourself really well. Your mental and physical health far override getting together with toxic, triggering people just because they're family or it's tradition. You're more important than tradition. It's totally all right to omit from going to get-togethers that you know are going to trigger you or that you know you're going to have a hard time with. Sometimes you just know that you shouldn't be going, and it's okay. It's okay to say no to a family get-together, especially if you're putting yourself first. If there are certain people that you really want to get together with because there's other people you're trying to avoid, there's nothing wrong with making specific time just to see those people that you really want to connect with. Phone call, Zoom, maybe even send them a letter by snail mail. Another thing that might help is just having a cutoff time. Maybe you do show up, but you give yourself a cutoff time for how long you want to spend there and how much of your energy you're willing to give to this get-together. If you're going to an event that you know is triggering and you're choosing to go, however, you're only allotting so much of your time there, always have your exit planned, how you're getting out, how you're not going to get talked into staying for longer, how you're going to get out of there, and what you're going to do for yourself when you do get out of there. Because being in those situations that are very triggering, you need that transition time. You need that moment to gather yourself, to ground and recenter, and plan your time so that it works for you and for your energy. Not because of so-and-so, not because of this, not because of that, because of you, because you're worth it, because you deserve it. If it helps you, maybe even plan out what you would do in the situation if you get stuck talking to that triggering person, or if that triggering person just wants to keep engaging you and you are not there for it. Have a plan. Maybe even have a friend or an ally at your get-together who can come to your rescue and who totally understands you. Or if you don't have anyone in person at your gathering, give yourself permission to go outside and make a phone call. Talk to whoever you need to talk to. Turn on the camera and have a mini therapy session with yourself. Do whatever you need to do so that you are comfortable. That's the most important thing. When I first started actually setting boundaries, I thought that was the most important step, was to realize that boundaries needed to be set and then to set them. However, I'm finding the most important step in setting boundaries is upholding them. That's the most important part in setting boundaries. Uphold them. Have your plan set for what should happen or what the consequences are for overstepping boundaries, what your actions and responses should be, what you feel is a proper response to overstepping boundaries. And that might look different for different people. Plan it out. Give some thought to what matters to you, what feels authentic to you as a representation of your feelings and emotions. There's nothing wrong with planning it out. So remember to talk kindly to yourself during this time of year. And remember that you are worth it and you are deserving of everything that you desire without changing from who you are right now. You are completely deserving of everything that you desire. I am not a person who likes confrontation. There were many times that I laughed at jokes that I didn't find funny or smiled about things that I found uncomfortable in order to please other people and make them feel comfortable. Now, however, I am much more confident in my own values and beliefs and not allowing people to cross the boundaries that I have set. If you have a hard time with confrontation, I would say a good thing to practice is discomfort and reminding yourself that it's okay to be uncomfortable sometimes. It's okay to be uncomfortable and yet still safe in your body. It's all right to move through discomfort. It's okay to sit with discomfort. And, maybe even ask yourself, why is this so uncomfortable? What is this making me feel? Where are these feelings coming from? Why do I have a hard time standing up for myself or saying what's in my mind, but it's not coming out of my mouth? I encourage sitting through the discomfort and reminding yourself that you can do hard things. You can do uncomfortable things. You are safe in your body. Well, that was short, but I believe that is all that I have for my notes this time on setting boundaries with your family and triggering people. Tomorrow, I am going to be sharing protecting your energy while you are in these situations. So please feel free to join me tomorrow, and I hope you're having a beautiful holiday season. And remember, you came here to enjoy yourself, so have a good time. Bye.